Absolutely no complaints still. We're still tracking perfectly like we always have been. Guys, it looks really good. It's very, very bullish. I'm very bullish right now. I think we are looking absolutely perfect. Um, Really quick, just want to give a shout out to everyone who stopped by the live stream today and spent the day with me over there. I just wanted to thank everyone for the generosity and the super chats. Like the generosity was unreal. Like seriously, I appreciate it so much. I really do. I had a great time today live streaming. I'm gonna be live again tomorrow, so hope to see you guys there again. Um, it was a good time. We had a good time today.
And give me super
Price
chats
action was
tomorrow.
pretty boring early on in the morning, but it picked up later in the day. Sellout core stopped by to leave his 2 cents, and he was taken care of really quick. Um,
Right.
it was a good time. It was a good time, a good day. Could not have asked for anything better. With that being said, let's just jump right into the
Really?
video. We're gonna start with the SPY like we usually do. So today the SPY had a pretty much sideways day. Opened around, I don't even know, 409, around the 4010 level, closed there too. You got a doji here right on the 410 level. I really am not too concerned. I'm going to go into the 1 hour and we'll talk about it more. The daily still looks fine to me. This thing is still on a rampage. Again, the 50 is
What?
creeping up to the 200. You're probably going to see a golden cross on SPY sometime this week. EMAs look great. The price action today was fine. No complaints at all.
The
Everything
price action was
still
fine.
bullish on SPY. Still bullish on AMC. Still bullish on Ape. Guys, we look fucking great. We do. Point blank, we look really good. Um,
Okay.
Volume was very low today. And I've been saying this. I'm taking the volume with a grain of salt because I think the out.
Okay, so here's an MO. Okay. Um, yeah, you have a doji candle. Yeah, but the price action was great today. Low volume. Okay, how are you going to explain that one? How are you going to not be concerned about that? Well, let's hear.
Algo is trying to make this look a little bull trappy. Um,
Oh, the algo was trying to make it look bull trappy.
um, Volume was very low today. And I've been saying this. I'm taking the volume with a grain of salt because I think the algo is trying to make this look a little bull trappy.
Hmm.
Um, we had a bearish candle on AMC on the daily yesterday. We had a gravestone doji. I think the algo is trying to make this look a little bear trappy. The breakouts. Not a bear trappy, bull trappy. Sorry. I think it's bullish. I think we're looking really good still. With
You
that,
think it's bullish and you're looking really good still. Okay. Based on what? EMAs? Macroeconomic data? Jerome Powell tomorrow? Like what is so bullish here? Not really seeing it.
that being said, yeah, we're probably going to see a golden.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it's bullish. I think we're looking really good still.
Right.
With that
Right.
being
Right.
said,
Right.
yeah, we're probably going to see a golden cross on SPY sometime this week. Again, if we do, you can expect this thing to fly to the upside. So let's just jump into the 1 hour really quick. And let me throw my trend line on. And guys, this looks really good still. This is the bull trend that
Looks
we
really
have.
good.
Very well respected. You're finding bounces all fit over and over again. Came up to the 416 level, came back down. So today, this is where we opened. You saw a gap down, and we pretty much traded sideways here on the 410 level all day, right on our support.
Why do you think you traded sideways today? Any reason? Could it be that, the chairman of the Federal Reserve is speaking tomorrow, and it's widely expected to be pretty, uh, what's the word? Um, hawkish. So, um, we see this all the time. We've seen this more often than not. Last year, we would see this. We would see sideways trading in the SPY and associated securities before important upcoming events. So in my mind, that is a possible explanation. That's at least there's a reason behind the thesis. What is he saying here now?
A gap down, and we pretty much traded sideways here on the 410 level all day, right on our support and right
on your
trend line.
support.
What am I expecting for tomorrow? I do not see a world where we come down past this.
He does not see a world where you come down past this. I'm honestly like at a loss for words here. I mean, you don't see a world where it could come down past this? He's kidding, right? He's kidding. He has to be.
So I'm expecting a bounce tomorrow.
What?
At the very least, I would say 416.
What?
Maybe this thing can get up into the 420s tomorrow. I think it's looking good. I'm expecting a bounce.
420s?
I really don't think this thing is coming down. Absolute worst case scenario, you come down to 406 and find a catch there, maybe bounce off that, close at 410 again. I think that's unlikely.
This guy has no clue.
Probably come back up to the 416 level. Maybe.
I mean, based on what?
The 420s. I think it's looking really good. So no complaints there.
It's looking really good.
Absolutely no complaints. Again,
no complaints.
Pretty low. I really don't care.
He doesn't care. Volume's low. I don't care.
And I just told you my reasoning. So let's
No, it wasn't reasoning. It was complete speculation.
Jump into AMC now.
This is the most ridiculously stupid TA I've ever seen. It's not TA. He thinks it's going to go up. He doesn't see a world where it could go down. Okay.
And we'll start with the daily. Daily candle looks great.
Oh yeah,
super bearish gravestone doji that the algo gave us yesterday.
The algo gave it to you. Okay.
Gravestone doji bearish. And I've been saying, yeah, I really am not paying too much attention to the daily candles right now because we've been trading in a descending wedge for 2 years.
No, you haven't.
I've never closed above it until last week.
No, that's not fucking true. What are you talking about? You haven't closed above it? That's ridiculous. I mean, where the God? This is an example of, the laziest, most, if, for lack of a better term, populist content that you could come out with. What? So, okay. Here, okay, up to this point, right here in March and April of last year, the trend line would have looked like this. Oops. It would have looked like that because that's all you have, right? So I don't know. You could say that, or you could say this. Let's say this. Okay, so now what do you do with your trend line? Do you move it up, or does this break above it? Well, question. I don't know. So if you're going off the trend line as it was here, he's wrong. It went above it and it came fucking back down. Okay. So now you can move this here, assuming you're going off assuming you're going to include the wicks. Now your trend line goes here. And it's still here up to this point in September, August. This is the ape debut. Guess what? It breaks fucking above it and it comes back down. So now your trend line's doing this. Okay. I'm not really seeing much remarkable here about this little, tiny little, quote unquote, break above it. Because this trend line had to be moved in order to get that angle. So, opinions are one thing, but opinions can be uneducated. They can be uninformed. And this one is. I think he's right on that. What is that from December? Yeah, he's basically doing this. So what did his trend line look like before? I don't know. Who knows? He wasn't doing AMC grifting then. All right.
Really, I'm not paying too much attention to the daily candles right now because we've been trading in a descending wedge for 2 years and have never closed above it until last week.
Bullshit. That's complete fucking bullshit. I just showed why. This trend line had to be moved at least 3 times in order to get this. And now you're saying it broke above it? Get the fuck out of here. Nonsense.
Last week we closed above it on Wednesday, gapped up Thursday, and then Friday we got the gravestone doji, and then starting off the week.
Oh yeah, guess what? Guess what? Guess what with gaps? Do gaps have to be filled? Do all gaps have to be filled? Or can it just go up? It can just keep going up and never fill that gap. The gap will get filled. The gap will get filled.
Today looked great, guys. I really have no complaints. I really don't. Really quick EMAs. We closed on top of the 100 EMA today, which is very, very good for us. I'm very happy to see that. What can I expect tomorrow? Possibly a gap up to the 200 EMA around $8 level.
What?
I think that's
another gap.
I'm going to get into 1 hour, and I want to show you guys what's going on there. I think the daily, it's not really showing the full story right now. The 1 hour is where I'm spending most of my time for AMC.
It'll be easier for me to grift with the 1 hour.
Volume, you have increasing volume, guys. This is bullish.
Yeah, you had much increased volume on these down days.
Straight up, plain and simple, increasing volume. It's bullish. We broke a 2-year-long downtrend.
Increasing volume on red days? Not really. Not really.
Descending wedge, which is a bullish reversal pattern. We broke out of it to the upside. Increasing volume. It's looking great. The EMAs look awesome. SPY looks great. Ape looks great. Guys, it looks so good. It really, really does. This looks really, really good for us right now.
Are you...
No. That being said, let's really quickly jump into the one.
No, he's not kidding, because he realized how much in super chats he can get by saying this nonsense. Nonsense. Complete nonsense.
I want to show you guys what I've been looking at here, and really quickly, I'm just going to pull up my trends.
Good.
And show you guys what I've been looking at. Now, guys, when I tell you that this thing is following to a fucking T, I mean it. This thing is following to a T. I'm going to throw this up. I'm going to throw the 4 hour up over here. I think it's a little bit easier to visualize with the 4 hour. I was looking at this today, and I thought it was a little bit easier.
So let's compare the 1 hour chart to the 4 hour chart. Okay.
And you guys have seen my bars pattern a million times. I'm not even going to bother showing it again. If you've been following me, you know what I'm talking about by now. This was pre-January 21 squeeze over here. This is present day over here. Again, this was flat. This was descending because we were in a descending wedge, so the price action is tilted down. It's descending. Pre-January 21, you find your bottom, find some gaps, come up to the top of the trend, get rejected, and you form this retracement here before breaking out to the upside.
Breaking out to the upside via the GameStop squeeze. Via the GameStop squeeze. Oh, Jesus.
1 day. This was 1 day of retracement. Over here, same thing. You find your bottom, find some gaps, come up to the top of the trend, get rejected, find your retracement.
Congratulations. You found a common pattern in the chart. Doesn't mean that it's following the same program, the same algo, whatever the hell he believes. No.
This one was a little bit uglier.
This is what happens when you only look at one stock and think that, you've cracked the code of the algos. That's ridiculous.
As well as this took 2 weeks to play out. This retracement here took 2 full weeks to play out. This retracement was 1 day, but it's the exact same thing. The only difference is that this is descending and it took longer to play out. But yeah, so you get rejected and then you form your W and break out, just the same you do over here, and then you find a gap up. Now, pre-January 21, you find your gap up and you're trading in this this bullish channel here, higher highs, higher lows, before you eventually break out, and this is where you squeezed pre-January. Once you break out of this thing, you just start flying to the upside. You get all-time highs. I'm just going to keep saying all-time highs. I know it wasn't all-time highs, but I'm just going to say that for simplicity's sake.
It's ignorant. It's not all-time highs. He knows it's not all-time highs, but he's going to keep saying it anyway. So say my name's Jeremy. My name's not Jeremy, but I'm just going to keep saying it is just because I want to. What the fuck?
I've been mentioning this is where we are, and it is. This is where we are. This is where we spent
Jesus
trading today.
Christ.
I'm going to jump right back into the 1 hour to show you guys this now. So this is where we spent most of the day trading today. Saw a gap up, came down, wicked below our bottom trend line here, and then the rest of the day we recovered. And towards the end of the day, things got absolutely fucking wild. We broke out, came all the way up to 726, I believe it was, and we got halted. It is what it is. I told you guys we can expect to see halts on the way up. I still think we're going to get to where we want to be. It's fine, guys. It is what it is. You guys should know by now that like we're expecting this kind of thing to happen.
Well, you should expect it to happen if you think it's going to go to $140 straight up. How many? Manuel asked earlier in finance chat, how many halts on the way to 140? And it's not because they wanted to halt it. It's because the halts follow strict rules. And it looks at the price action and how fast is it going up, by how much, how quickly. And if it goes up more than that, then it gets halted. And by the way, AMC was not the only stock that was halted today. It rarely is it. Oh God. I mean, he didn't hype the halt as much as some people did, which we'll look at next maybe. If I don't lose my mind listening to this clown.
Even though we're going to be seeing halts on the way up, I think the algo is still going to take us up to where we need to be. So we got halted at 7.
The algo is going to take you up to where you need to be. So you're praying to the gods of the algos now. What? All right.
The hold ends, we come a little bit higher, and then come all the way back down and start testing the top trend line of this bullish channel and close right above it. And right here, you have some after-hour candles, seeing some red right now. I'm not worried about that at all. We broke and closed above this channel.
Why not? Why are you not worried about that? See, this is the MO. Highlight the things that you can spin as being bullish. Dismiss everything else and say you're not worried about it. That should be concerning. That should be very concerning. It is to me. And I'm not in this stock. Doesn't matter what stock it is. That's the sign of cherry picking. That is cherry picking. I'm not worried about this thing that might be a problem, but I don't think it is. But let's talk about this bullish thing. Let's talk about we look really great. It's perfect. I couldn't have asked for anything better. Come on. Ridiculous.
Very, very bullish.
This is what this has come to now. Somebody can come in 2 weeks, build a channel, say the same thing over and over with no substantiating proof whatsoever. Dismiss the things, the concerns. Make up TA. Lie about it. Say AMC's been trading in a descending wedge for 2 years and it's never broken above it. Bullshit. Bullshit. This is what this has become. And people eat it up. They love it. So much that they give him, I don't know how much in super chats. I don't even know if we can find out. It's probably too soon. Oh, Scott, you're just jealous. You're clearly just jealous. Trust me, I'm not. I am not jealous of this nonsense. Yeah, we can't get his super chat totals yet, but we'll see.
Volume right here looks absolutely great. That looks really, really good for us.
It looks really good for you with this huge upper wick. That's great.
This is where we are. Now, I'm not saying that you cannot come back down to the bottom of this thing.
Oh.
Bounce back up to break out.
Oh, okay.
That is a possibility. We can come back to the bottom, trade down here again, and then come back up and break out of it. Do I think that's likely? I don't think so. I think more likely than not, we're going
Uh,
to see a gap up
right.
to the 200 EMA tomorrow.
Why? For what reasons? What is your reasoning? You don't think so. Okay. Why not? What evidence is there? You want it to. That's not a reason. That's not a reason.
$8. If we don't gap, we'll get there with a full bar. I don't see tomorrow being a sideways day for AMC. I don't see tomorrow being a sideways day for SPY or APE. I think SPY is going to have a massively green day tomorrow.
What?
I
That
think
I
AMC,
can't get over that. I cannot get over that. I mean, I guess we don't have to worry about everybody being bearish due to Powell's speech tomorrow, because clearly these bull market geniuses are out in full force. Bull market genius. I mean, everything's going to go up. It's going to go up to 420 tomorrow. Give me a
going to have a
fucking
good day
break.
tomorrow. I think tomorrow is going to be a good day. So,
Well,
this looks great, guys.
put your money where your mouth is and buy some weekly calls then. Let's see how much conviction you have.
It's literally following to a T. I really, it's the
No, it's
same
not.
everything, guys. I don't
No,
know
it's
what else
not.
to say anymore. It's legitimately the same exact
Why don't
thing.
you say something that's true? Why don't you stop grifting? Why don't you stop lying and promulgating fraud? This guy knows better. He knows better. He has to. He's cherry picking the things very selectively, like professionally cherry picking this stuff. It's ridiculous.
Uh,
This is worse
you
than
get
Trey.
rejected, Formula W, breakout,
This
gap
is
up.
worse than Trey.
Get rejected, Formula W, breakout, gap up, and then you spend some time in this bullish channel. Same as over here before you break out and go to highs.
Yeah. So this is the GameStop squeeze. So we're gonna have another GameStop squeeze, basically. I mean, no, that doesn't make sense actually, because first of all, you trade in this channel, and then it shoots up. Well, today it shot up and it fucking came back down. It didn't keep going up. It's not going to keep going up. It's not. So no, it's not following it to a T. If it was following it to a T, this would be a solid candle, not a goddamn wick, and it would have kept going up. Instead, oh look, I don't see any red candles after this. I see red candles after that, not following it to a T. Maybe a capital T, maybe a lowercase t, or an I, or something that looks like a T, but it's not. It's not the same. Not the same at all, really.
I know these weren't all-time highs. I'm just saying that for the sake of.
And one of the reasons why it's not likely to keep going up is because you have people at at this point last year or in 2021, you didn't really have a lot of people. I mean, basically, you didn't have the overhead supply that you have now. Now you have people that are holding bags all the way up to $72 on the old price scale. People bought all the way up, including at these levels and below. So you think some people aren't going to be taking their profits or minimizing their losses at this point? Nobody was doing that back here. Hardly anybody was doing that back here. Here, people are doing it. That's why you have a wick. That's why you have selling happening. But of course, he's showing a 1 hour candle, so you don't really see it. Again, it's cherry picking. Let's show you a 1 hour candle so you'll only see a green bar. That's bullshit
Of simplicity. Guys, this is where we are.
for simplicity.
Now, I know I said 140 this week, and I'm not saying that it's not possible.
Oh, let's walk it back. Let's walk it back. Let's walk it back.
It may take some time to get up there.
Oh,
I could be
really?
wrong, and we could just rip all the way up there. I'm just saying that it's
No, I think
possible.
you're wrong. I think you're wrong. You're wrong and you're wrong. It's not going to rip all the way up there. It's not going there this week. It's not going there ever. It's not ripping at any point to 140. So yeah, he's walking back 140. But he said what he needed to get the views, to get the super chats. Now he's walking it back. It's just garbage. Garbage.
That this run to get all the way up to new highs could take a week. It could take a week and a half. It could take some time. You know,
Oh, it could take some time now. Yeah, could take some time.
you
Okay.
could see some moves up, a day of consolidation before moving up again. That's completely
Well, what about going down? Could go down too, couldn't it?
possible. I think more likely than not, the algo is going to try to get this over with as fast as possible. Really don't want people FOMOing in. They don't want people FOMOing in. They don't want people buying calls. Uh,
They don't.
if we're getting up there, guys, I think it's going to be
Why would they not want people to buy calls? Why? The apes buy out of the money calls, but way out of the money calls, especially now. They don't have any money. And with the premiums, what they, I think that they're still through the roof. I didn't actually, I mean, it's, yeah, the IV percentile is still 100%. So yeah, IV is still through the roof. So, I mean, that shows that he doesn't know shit about options. Because if you are selling options, you want IV to be through the roof when you sell an option. Yes, you do. So yes, they want people buying calls, you dumb fuck. And what do you think this price action beyond, short covering, some FOMO, whatever Model 3 dude said up here. Where did he say that? Short covering with some day trader jumping in for a quick buck, but they all paid on the way down. Yeah. Um, like what does that also achieve? It creates this bullish sentiment. It allows these grifters, these frauds, to sit here and say this crap, and they will. They do pile. They do pile into options. Um, let's see. So, as an illustration, Exhibit A. Actually, this I guess would be Exhibit C, maybe. First of all, you got IV through the roof. IV through the roof. Look at the volumes, 48,000, 35,000, 16,000. Now, what do you notice? Where's the volume? Oh, it's out of the money. Out of the money. 48,000, 25,000, 22,000, 12,000, 15,000, 17,000. At these inflated premiums, and this is the weekly. Next week, 11,000, 8,000, 5,000, 12,000 with inflated IV. So yeah, they want you to buy options. They want you to FOMO into options so that sellers can make money. We've seen this movie before many times. This is a cheap imitation sequel that, you know, quite frankly, I'm going to give two thumbs down to.
as fast as possible. Honestly, it looks fucking great, guys. It really,
It
really
looks
does.
great. It
Again, I'm
looks
not saying that we
great.
can't come back down and trade in this channel. I'm saying I think it's unlikely. I think we're going to see some green tomorrow, some upward price action.
Of course,
Guys,
yeah.
it looks really, really good.
It
I'm not gonna
looks
lie about
really
that.
good. It looks really good. All right.
It looks really good.
Looks really good.
That's pretty much
Cool.
it, guys. This is where we are. This is where we are. This bullish channel, it's the same exact thing. This is
It's
2 days
not.
here. We're on day 3 now. It's the algo's dragging this out a little bit.
So, yeah, it's the same thing. This is 1 day, this is 3 days, but it's the same thing. Give me a fucking break.
Forming higher highs and higher lows. It's bullish, guys. There's nothing bearish about this chart at all.
There's
Once
nothing
you break
bearish
out of this
about this
real,
chart. There's nothing bearish about this chart. Are you fucking kidding me? I mean, give me a fucking break. Give me a break. There isn't one example. There isn't one example on this chart besides the actual move. The one and done move right here. That's it. That's the move. There isn't one example. And even this isn't really an example because it did come down and it never went back up that high. So there isn't one example except for maybe the GameStop incident here, which this was a sympathetic move on. There isn't one example here of any time when the stock went up and did not almost immediately come back down. I mean, here's an example of some consolidation. This is probably what's going to happen right here. If I had to bet on it, if I had to guess, you're going to see this. I mean, I think you already are seeing that. So maybe he's right. Maybe it is a cycle. Maybe the cycle theory is right. Pops up, consolidates, pops a little higher, and then dumps. That could be setting up right here. And it's certainly more plausible, I think, than what we just heard.
Real, you got a clean break. This thing, you just start seeing boom candles to the sky. This is what I'm expecting next, guys. We get a clean break here. We broke above today and then closed slightly above it. Not to say we can't come back down to the bottom tomorrow. I am saying, though, once you get a clean break out of this, I'm expecting the volatility to pick up big time, and I'm expecting some massive moves to the upside. So that's pretty much it for AMC, guys. It looks really good.
It looks really good.
At all. No complaints. Everything.
No complaints.
I'm still pumped. Pulled up the wrong chart. Let's hop into Ape really quick. Ape had a pretty wild day as well. Once again, Ape gapped up. It looks great, guys.
Good.
It really, really does. Ape gapped up to around.
Those gaps don't need to be filled.
You know, early in the day, you get a wick all the way down to 280, and then it recovers, comes all the way back up to 336, more or less. I don't know what the exact price was.
More or less.
And then closes the day around 316. Beautiful candle. Beautiful, beautiful candle here. It looks great. Gap.
That's a beautiful candle? Okay, sure. This is that beautiful day he's talking about right here. That's beautiful. Okay.
Gapped up, closed the gap, huge wick down, comes all the way back up, and then closes on a doji. Guys, it looks great. It really does.
It looks great.
I have absolutely
it really
no
does.
complaints with anything. No complaints with SPY, no complaints with AMC, no complaints with Ape.
Bull market genius right here.
I still believe we're going to see all-time highs. Is it going to be this week? Who knows? Maybe it can be next week.
Whoa, 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 whoa. It may not be this week. That's why he doesn't have weekly calls. He doesn't think it's going to be this week now. He said that last week. He said it's going to be this week. Now he's changing it. Imagine that. Well, he's going to change it next week too.
Could still be this week too. It really depends on how fast the algo.
Oh, it could be. Sure.
You know, I say this all the time.
It's all about the algos. It's all about the algos. The algos are going to make you rich. Believe it. Wall Street's algos are going to make you rich. Think about that. Does that make sense? You don't need a chart to know that that sounds like bullshit. It smells like bullshit too. Good God. The algo is going to run it up. It's going to make all the apes millionaires. All the apes are going to be millionaires courtesy of Wall Street. Yes, courtesy of their computer program. It's programmed to make the apes rich. What do you know? Holy shit. Thank you, Wall Street. You guys are so generous and not greedy. You look out for everyone except yourselves. What the fuck planet is this guy on? Did he start investing, trading, gambling this year? Did he learn everything from Trey and Matt Coles and all the other grifters? I do not understand. I do not understand. Wow.
I can't control the algo. It's really not up to me. It's not in my control.
Oh.
Guys, it looks awesome. You know, if it takes another week to get the highs, we're going to be seeing green anyway for the you know, the rest of this week, in my opinion. So even if we get all the way up to 140 this week, in my opinion, we're going to be seeing green for the rest of the week. So
green for the rest of the week. I bet he's going to say on SPY too.
No complaints, guys.
No complaints. It's looking really great.
Bullish as fuck. Honestly.
Bullish as fuck, even.
Really, really am. Everything looks perfect. Absolutely.
Perfect. Perfect. No complaints. Boy, this guy has like 6 phrases he uses.
So, No, with that being said, that's pretty
That's where
much
we
it.
are.
I'm not going to go too crazy in depth. Today was a great day, crazy day,
Great day.
crazy day in the market. Absolute no complaints, guys. We
No
look great.
complaints.
We really do.
We really look
Very
great.
excited for tomorrow. I'll be live streaming again tomorrow.
Yes, pay
Um,
me super chats. Yes. Now he knows that people will. Oh, he's going to turn up the bullshit now.
I hope everyone.
He's going to turn it up to 11.
I hope to see everyone there again. I had a great time today. That was my first time ever live streaming a full market day.
And he made a lot of
I
money
will admit,
on super chats.
I'm a little tired right now. I didn't really sleep much last night.
Oh,
I slept for probably about a half hour.
welcome to adulthood.
I was laying in bed just staring at my ceiling. I was very excited for today. So
Wow.
I'm pretty tired. I'm hoping to get some rest tonight, be charged up for tomorrow.
Yeah, right.
Probably going to set an alarm at 4 a.m. again, just
He's going to start doing meth like
to see what's
Trey.
going on. If it's not too crazy, I'm going to go back to sleep and just wait till market open. But I'm going to set the alarm anyway and see what's going on. So that
Good.
being said, guys, I hope you guys all have a good night. And, I hope to see you guys in the live stream again tomorrow. So peace. See you guys later.
He sounds like he could be from New York. I bet he's an associate of Lou. I bet he's Lou's scammer buddy. And it's possible. Look at all this crap. The big short squeeze is coming. I bought. Cool. Oh, New Jersey would be even better. I mean, as far as scumbags. No offense to anybody in New Jersey, but not a fan. AMC primed for the squeeze. AMC Ape, don't wait to watch this. Don't with no apostrophe. What a lazy motherfucker. You can't even put an apostrophe in. Yeah, I'm gonna trust you. Because I trust people who don't know how to use punctuation or are too lazy to use it. I'm sorry, but that's lazy or ignorant. Boom. AMC GME BBBY update. Don't miss this. Don't miss it. We just watched AMC squeeze home stretch. This guy Avi comes out. He comes out of the woodwork with his little dance because, yep, they were going to look at AMC stock. No, I can't. Yeah, and it will be, you know, just got to be patient. AMC just exploded. It just exploded. Massive squeeze incoming. The squeeze is finally starting for AMC stock. You know what? That's exactly why it's not. Because now it's obvious to these people. Now they think it is obvious. The squeeze has started. Guess what? If it's obvious, it's obviously wrong. The squeeze is not starting. Fools. Fucking fools. Trading with emotions. Let's go. Who is this? 9YM? What is this? The AMC and GME stock short squeeze of 2023. Doubtful. Really fucking doubtful. Nice hair though. But AMC fast food combo 5? What is this? Mr. Books. Trey tried to bring him on his thing, and this guy is almost as ridiculous as the last guy. Look at all these lines. Look at all those lines. What am I looking at here? Who knows? Who cares? They all come to the same conclusion. Doesn't matter how you get there. AMC desperate for revenue. They want to charge you more for the good seats. Okay, that doesn't look bullish. AMC 16 million 250,000 cash net inflows today. Oh, wow, that's so much. That is so much. Oh my God. 680? Wow. 2 million shares. Oh my God. 2 million shares is going to do it, bro. 2 million shares worth of cash net inflows. These people listen to themselves? Do they know what they're saying? No. AMC, we're running. Also, thanks, Ants Trades. Thanks for keeping everybody pumped full of hopium. Yes, thank you. Probably impacting his views too. Look at him. He looks so happy. Looks so happy. I like to see him smiling. The turtle wins the race. I mean, probably not. AMC halted today after 20% rip. Are shorts stuck in 2023 squeeze? Andrew No Money. Wow. Look, everybody comes out of the goddamn woodwork when they can say that the squeeze is starting. I mean, this is so odd. Don't want to say that. It's so clear. It's so clear. It's crystal clear. I mean, this is great. So clear. Look, kohrs, Matt Coles came out of the woodwork. Meme stocks be moving. What the hell? Yeah, not only does he come back, he has a title like Meme Stocks Be Moving. Yeah, this hasty motherfucker. The squeeze, the AMC squeeze is starting. It's starting. AMC $20 going parabolic after hours. Oh, no. And no. I mean, it kind of does look like a parabola a little bit, like that, but unfortunately, $20 is way up here. Look how far up here $20 is. It's literally way up here. And B Hayes, your boy B Hayes, said $20. Gonna parabolic after hours. Wrong. Nope. $20 is way up here. Nope. Sorry. AMC halted at 685. This is the one I want to look at. This is the one I want to look at. I watched it in the car on the way home. I almost wrecked. Okay. Here it is. I mean, if you want to see ignorance, this is the picture of ignorance right here. This is the Kodak fucking moment of ignorance.
This is not financial advice. It's not legal advice for entertainment, educational purposes only. And anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. That being
Opinions. So you're saying your video is for education and entertainment and educational purposes only. Okay, entertainment I could see. Educational, what does an opinion have anything to do with educational? An opinion is an opinion. It is what somebody personally thinks. Education should be objective. It should be based on facts. It should be based on knowledge that has been achieved through learning, experience, reading, doing things. So even in his little disclaimer, which by the way means nothing, it already doesn't make sense. Education and entertainment and educational purposes only. I'm just going to disregard the educational part because the only thing people learn here is how to be ignorant, which is, I mean, it's idiotic.
said, hit the like button, subscribe button, all that YouTube algorithm stuff, so you get the videos. I put them out, see them, thinking, see my analyze, not data. Listen, these bad actors did what they do. They
Look how animated he is. He's so funny when he gets mad. Look at this.
Listen, these bad actors did what they do. They halted AMC.
No, they didn't. No, they did not. No, they did not. They halted AMC? No. Learn how it fucking works before you come on YouTube and sound like a fucking jackass.
They are breaking the law.
No, they're not. What? Breaking the law. Breaking the law. They're breaking the law.
They do. They halted AMC. They are breaking the law. They are breaking the law. Where is the SEC? Where's the DTCC? Where is FINRA?
Guess what, Donnie? They know about these halts. They know about the halts. They're literally regulations that they fucking passed. What the hell? Oh, but where is the CFTC?
Where's CFTC?
Because the Futures Commission has everything to do with equity stocks. Yes. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. All you have to do is look at it. Just look at it. Just take a look at it, would you? Would you look at it? Look at this. Not hard to see where it halted. Yep. I think it was just the one, right? He said breaking the law twice. Wow. Oh, there it is. Guess what? Guess what? It went up, and this is a primitive way of doing it, but it's still accurate. It went up 7.3% in 3 minutes. 7.3, 7.29, whatever. It's probably 7.3%, 50 cents, by the way, in 3 minutes. Nope. That's a halt. Sorry, Donnie. Yeah, this guy is hilarious. He's just so clueless. So clueless.
Where's the DTCC? Where is FINRA? Where's CFTC? This is absolutely outrageous. AMC hit 685 and they halted it.
It's not about what it hits. I mean, and no, it didn't hit 685 and they halted it. He's not even right about that. Unless I'm missing a halt. No. 6, 7, 8, 33, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. No. He's even wrong about that. He's so worked up. He forgot the facts.
Halted AMC, and you know why? Because they're stuck between a rock and a hard place, and they have nowhere to go.
What?
Nowhere to go. We shut them down when the tokenized stocks that they were using for the false locates. We shut that down.
You shut it. The apes shut it down. How? I forget. I don't remember how that happened. Why don't you explain that? But I mean, furthermore, they halted it. They halted it. So okay. So what does he mean then? He means that they intentionally ran it up more than 5% in more than 5% in 5 minutes. And so it was halted. So they did that intentionally. That appears to be what he's saying. That appears to be what he's saying. Yep. I guess that's what he's saying. I don't know. I don't know.
Shut that down. And now the cost of borrow going through the roof. They have nowhere to turn. They have nowhere to get their counterfeit shares. And with everything else going on in the world, a lot of them are
Counterfeit shares. They have nowhere to get their counterfeit shares. Really? Okay. Right. Well, anyway, speaking of which, guess what? Oh, guess what Ortex reported today? Well, the cost to borrow is actually down. Oh, dang it. It's back down below 1,000%. Holy crap. The maximum is now only 423%, and the average is 360%. So no more 1,000%. Although, do you think that stopped the Ortex guy from hyping it? Hell no. Hell no. Ortex guy here with your 2-6 closing bell Ortex update. Short interest, shares on loan, and days to cover at all-time highs for AMC. I don't even know if that's true. Cost to borrow still way up. Still way up. Okay, right. Like, we need you to recap what the closing prices were each day. Uh, 996. What is he combining it? Yeah, he's combining it. God damn it. Thinking hedgy closing their most toxic shorts to reshort at higher strikes. Really covering higher strikes. What does that mean? To reshort at higher strikes. There's a guy who understands nothing except how to grift. Fucking Ortex guy. Fucking belongs in jail.
Probably losing billions of dollars with the Adani crisis in India.
The Adani crisis. Yeah, there is a crisis here with you. Losing billions of dollars with the Adani crisis.
So everything is eating away at their collateral, eating away at their liquidity. And AMC...
He can't even tell you who they fucking are. He can't even tell you who they are.
As it moves up, they keep losing billions and billions of dollars. And then what do? They talk to their homies and...
Guess what, Donnie? Homie? They talk to their homies. And they cover their shorts. And guess what? Because the fucking piece of shit stock is down so much, they're actually taking fucking profits. This is what these people don't even fucking realize. This is so ignorant. So ignorant. He says they're losing billions of dollars. So they halted the stock. Yeah, okay. I mean, even if you came in and shorted it at some point around when the ape came out, like August or so, you're still up 55 fucking percent, 60%, 50%. So what are you talking about? Quit lying. Quit grifting. Learn some shit, then you can talk about it. Learn some shit. Read some shit. Learn. Read. Do. Fail. Do better. Do again. Fail better. But don't do this. This is so fucking dumb.
FINRA, they talk to their homies on the New York Stock Exchange and they shut AMC down.
Wrong. That's not how it works. You should know that. This is negligent, fraudulent information. Wrong. No, they don't. God damn it.
A Senate investigation. I don't understand how Taylor Swift tickets can get a Senate hearing, yet people losing billions of dollars because of...
Well, the people losing billions of dollars, you said, Donnie, you said that they were losing billions of dollars. So who's losing billions of dollars here? They or you? And, oh boy, look at those DSLs. I'll tell you what, just because you're not a Taylor Swift fan, okay? The girl can write a song, okay? Just because you don't like her and you don't get it doesn't mean that you have to put her down and make some comparisons between somebody who's popular and successful and AMC stock and the apes, which is literally the opposite. So, no. Senate investigation, Senate hearing. No, doubt. I mean, what good would that fucking do, really? What good would it do?
Criminal activity with overwhelming evidence. Nobody does anything.
Well, why don't you consider the fact that you're wrong? These people can't even fathom. They won't even entertain the notion that they're wrong, and that's why they will lose. 100%. If you don't think that there's a possibility that you're wrong, you've already lost. You have already lost. Plain and simple.
Overwhelming evidence of criminality in the market.
Nope.
Pension funds being destroyed.
Oh, the poor pension funds. So altruistic, these guys. They care about the pension funds.
401k being destroyed. Roth IRAs being destroyed. Mutual funds being destroyed. The financial future of retail investors, common Americans, is being destroyed.
The financial future of common Americans is being destroyed? Because why? Because you don't understand the fucking rules? I mean, this is beyond absurd. Beyond absurd. And I knew this was going to happen. Whenever I heard that it got halted, I knew it. Because we've seen this movie over and over and over, and we know how it ends. But these guys, they want to tell you, no, she doesn't die at the end of the movie. No, they live happily ever after. Wake up and smell the coffee.
Yet, nobody's doing anything.
Yeah, I agree. You're not educating yourself. You're not taking initiative or taking responsibility. You're not doing shit. Sitting here bitching. Sitting there on your ass bitching about shit that you have no clue about. No clue. Misleading people. Making people feel as if they've done nothing wrong. It's them. They did it. This guy belongs in jail. I can't. It is. It is staggering. It would be staggering. It would likely be staggering if we could calculate. We can't because it involves the future. But if we could calculate how much this is going to cost people over the rest of their lives because of this misinformation, because of the completely ridiculous beliefs that these people are coming out of this with, it would, I think it would be staggering. Now that's an opinion. That is an opinion. But I could demonstrate how much money people have lost in options from one day to the next. And it's massive. And we're talking the rest of their lives because of these poor decisions, poor information, and lack of any curiosity or any willingness to even entertain the notion that they might not be 100% right about what they already believe in. It's the most ignorant shit I have ever seen. Ever seen.
We told you last week that today, not today, but this week was going to be volatile with AMC.
We told you. We told you. Yeah, the grifters. Would you have a meeting? You guys have a Discord? Like, we told you. Oh, well, you were right, weren't you?
All the evidence was pointing to that, and the minute we hit 685, they shut us down. We are sick and tired of the corruption, and we're not going to take it anymore.
Yes, you are. What are you going to do about it? Go march at the SEC? Did a lot of good, didn't it?
Anyway,
they still halted it.
Tell me what you think about these bad actors halted AMC when it hit $6.85. Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me. Please leave some comments. I am so sick and tired of the corruption. Seriously. Have a great day, God.
Well, we can tell that you're sick and tired of it. We're just as sick and tired of it. I'm with you. I'm tired they can get away with this stuff every day. And after hours, they'll be shorting the crap out of it with no real shares. Okay, see, that person has lost. They've lost the financial education fight. It's not a fight, but they've lost their way. They've lost their way. And I mean, how easy is it for this person to ever make a decision based on anything that's real or backed up with evidence because they think that they'll be shorting the crap out of it with no real shares. Ridiculous. Your passion is contagious. Okay, in a sense, yes. It makes me sick to my stomach, George, but I do know one thing, our win is close. I mean, okay, what should make you sick to your stomach? I mean, what will make this person sick to their stomach, I would I would say, is when they realize the foolish mistakes that they've made and the fools that they've listened to, like Donahue George. You are exactly correct. These crooks need to be held accountable for their corruption. Yes, I agree. This clown needs to be held accountable. And that's what we're trying to do here. If they allow AMC to run, it would be amazing. If they allow it to, Beverly, if they allow it to. Halts is all they can do. They are out of moves and everyone sees it. Well, if it's obvious to you, guess what? It's obviously wrong. If you think that Wall Street is out of moves, you are foolish as fuck, Dan. This sheds light bulb, on how corrupt the market makers are. Changes must be taken. A fair and transparent market is trustworthy. Okay. Speak that truth, my friend. The shenanigans must stop. How is AMC going to MOAS if they halt it every time it has a run? It's someone at the NYSE that's halting it. It's someone. Yes. Well, yes, somebody's sitting there like, oh, AMC's running. I better stop it. That's what they think. That's what this guy thinks. That's what Captain Obvious thinks. Captain Obvious is obviously wrong. Liberty and justice for all. I gave up on that dream a long time ago. Well, it sucks to be you. You must have a shitty life. These crooks are breaking the law every day. No reason for a criminal halt. Yes, there was. Go learn about it. Stop listening to idiots. Thanks for your diligence on the topic. There's many eyes looking at this situation. Yes, there are. That's another reason why this is one of the most unlikely things. This is sickening. I hope none of my loved one participate in a market this corrupt. People are waking up, George. They can't hide behind the curtain for long. Our time is near. I'm with you. I'm ready for this AMC to go to the moon. You and 4.1 million other people. SEC and its cohorts need to do what they're supposed to do. What are they supposed to do? Make you rich? All right. Bring the halts up the next protest. We were watching this on Ants Trades, and AMC was so close to running, and then poof, they halt. All right. Couple more comments, and I got to go. Love you, brother. The truth is the truth, and brother, you can preach it because you are the truth. What? In the end, we win for the people that aren't part of Wall Street. Keep them coming because I think that the end will be amazing. It will be amazing for us. Every single time they halt it just to bring it back down. It's always been like this. I have seen stocks run without halts. Well, apples and oranges. You don't know the rules. You didn't look. We broke over $7. They are in deep trouble. They're in deep trouble. No, you're in deep trouble because you're still under fucking water. Shorts or not. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Something is fishy. Well, it's Donahue George's breath. I don't know if we shot this tokenized tokens down, and also don't know if they're actually paying the cost to borrow fees. That's just my personal. Okay, so we will just ignore that. I've never seen you that angry. Look, here's this guy, Vartak, whatever. I can't even say it. Look, he's supporting Donnie George. I thought he was. I thought he actually had some common sense. I guess not. Man, I love the passion, but we know what's good, and that's exactly why I'm not fucking leaving. I mean, I, I love this. Like, yeah, we know that they're doing this crime. Yeah, we know that it's blah blah blah. But we know what's good. We'll win. They can't do it forever. It's not like they have unlimited amount of capital. At this point, only an act of God, Christ, can stop these market crooks from robbing us retail investors. I mean, if you're literally to the point of saying it's an act of God or Christ, you've lost. You have lost. You have lost fucking game or a revolution. Or a revolution. Yeah, let's do a revolution because a bunch of entitled fucking children didn't get rich buying lottery tickets. Let's do a revolution because of that. Yeah, that's a good idea. Don't get your blood pressure, Donahue, over these criminal activities. God, the Lord of no. Meanwhile, in another universe, BBBY shoots up 126%. I mean, yeah. Or meanwhile, in the universe that we're in, stocks go up and down. Sometimes they go up, sometimes they go down. Sometimes you make money, sometimes you don't. That's the name of the game. I'm keeping my emotions out of this. It doesn't help or change the bottom line. Wow. An actual, real, decent comment has 0 likes, of course. I'll like it. Whatever. Let's get what's ours. Why is it yours? What? How is it yours? How do you deserve anything? If if we're going to go down that road and say what people deserve and don't deserve, the apes deserve nothing. They have literally done nothing. They've literally misinformed themselves over and over, habitually, refuse to take in other opinions. And not only that, as if that's not bad enough, they antagonize people and denigrate people who simply ask questions. That's no, the apes deserve nothing and they'll get nothing. Ah, pissed off. We all are these crooks. Will stop at nothing. Pissed off. We all are these crooks. Will stop at nothing. Wow. Good. That guy can English very well. These halts have stolen so much money from us. Uh, and that's in what universe? Time for real strong action. Don't just talk. Sue them is the right way. Right. Sue them because I guarantee with Donahue George's track record of lawsuits, it's fucking hilarious. Look him up on one of the legal research sites. Look at his lawsuits. They're laughable. Because Wall Street doesn't have the best lawyers that you can buy. Sue them is the right way. Yeah, it's the right way to lose. Gary Gensler for jail. We will rise up if need be. Oh dear. Oh dear. That's like some January 6th talk. It seems they're desperate and plainly using all the tactics in that in the arsenal, regardless of what the repercussions. Our time will come. See, they're desperate. They're using all their tactics. I acknowledge that they're doing crime, but our time will come because Jesus said, "Blessed are the meek." Yeah, right. That's a fantasy and a fairy tale, and they don't always live happily ever after in the movie. This stock is going much higher. Just hold tight, guys, but not financial advice. Don't sue me. Don't sue CAG Films. Buy and hold, family. Just buy and hold. We're squeezing before the split. In God we trust. All others pay cash. It killed my options play, but I'll hold. Oh dear. Oh, options play. Well, if that hadn't killed it, I'm sure something else would have. Makes me sick, but we can't do shit. Looks like they halted it again after hours. No, they didn't, because you know why? If you knew the rules, you'd know that this only applies during market hours. God, these people are so ignorant, misinformed, uninformed, malinformed. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. 732, not 685. Well, it looks like Donnie George was wrong. Completely manipulated it today. Same with BBBY. Oh yeah, they manipulated it, right? Right, they did. They manipulated the shit up. They manipulated it up, and we're bitching about it. Look at that. Yeah. God, they manipulated it so much, and I didn't get in on it, so I'm gonna, and I didn't sell at the top, so I'm gonna say that they manipulated it. These people are such babies, children. Why do they treat AMC so much differently than any other stock? That is not ethical at all. Well, Joe, how many other stocks have you looked at as closely as AMC? Don't answer that question because I know that it's none. Also, how can you watch AMC so much and know that they treat it so much differently than other stocks, yet still know nothing about the market? They are all in Ken Griffin's penthouse bedroom taking their turns. Ah, yes, let's go ad hominem on Ken Griffin because that shows that you, me, have all the facts. You have all the facts when you go that route. Look at all these comments. Every one of these comments, besides one, has been supportive of this ridiculous nonsense. My God. The movie entitled The Wall Street Conspiracy exposed this years ago. I can't wait to see part 2. Oh boy, I can't wait to see part 2. We have to continue the fight for Darren Saunders and John O. Quinn. Who the fuck is that? And why would I care? Jesus Christ. I mean, DOJ, SEC, FBI, any comments? Because they read comments on this fucking clown's videos. Zero Fox race cars. Molasses coming. Molasses coming. Probably supposed to be Moass, but I like molasses better. Molasses. Yep. Molasses is here. Sick and tired. Well, then learn a skill. Caitlin, learn how to do something. Learn how to trade. Get a job. She's got Occupy SEC. Wow. She's sick and tired, but she's willing to support that. Wow. Okay. Take some responsibility. The stock market will halt the stock at 10% increase in 5 minutes. It's just a fact. It's not criminality. Unfortunately, he's wrong. It's 5% actually. But at least he's got part of it right. I'm pissed. Yeah? Doesn't matter. Market doesn't care. Total bullshit. What do? Leave the market. Leave the market. Sell and never come back. We'll all be happy. We'll all thank you for it. Criminals. Halts are normal. Nothing unusual about this. Look at this. Right at the bottom. You guys are manipulating the stock. That is why they are allowing this. Halts are normal. Nothing unusual about this. What are you talking about? And of course, she gets the clown because halts are not normal and there is something unusual about it. Exactly. This is outrageous. It's all outrageous, but hey, go for it. Go for it. I got to get out of here. This is a short stream. Yeah. I promised somebody I'd only go for an hour, so I went a little bit over, but hey.
Roll another blunt, man. These is good times.
Now, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Big Al. This jet cough. What the fuck does that mean? Must be shorting. Yes, I must be shorting. Because only short sellers have fucking facts. Remember that, Al. Remember that. Only short sellers have facts. You fucking fool. Bag holder. Bag holder alert. We got a bag holder here, guys.
These is good times. You full of shit.
Yeah.
And you need to
Makes you feel better, call me a short seller. I would be, if I were, sitting on profit while you're sitting on a loss. It's the truth. Have a good night, guys. Catch you next time.